All right, cool.
I'll be funneling.
Let's wait, see if it pops up. All right, awesome.
Defy my will.
Hello everybody. Welcome welcome all to the ENC Esports Nations Cup Grand Finals. I am your one of your anchors / casters today. My name is Zen. Nice to meet everyone. With me I have ENC.
Hello, and it's great to be back into the casting, and we're about to start game. I think we're in the ban phase right now.
Yes, we are. We may have a little bit of a mishap still. However, we also have a couple of other people here with us. For analytics, play-by-plays, and such, we have our lovely Ultimate Zedpa.
Hello.
And we also have Killer 9BD with us. A full house.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yes. Well, what? We're gonna enjoy this. Grand Finals. This needs to be either absolutely bombastically awesome or it's gonna flop. But we'll see. ENC, what are your predictions for this lovely best of five, I believe, right? It's a best of five match.
Yeah, it is a best of 5, and it's gonna be really interesting to see how the drafts play out with the new runes and setups that are coming in.
All right. There are new runes and there are new items as well. I forget.
Yeah,
So
with the new Deathfire, Deathfire rune has been really strong recently. And
Yeah, I've seen
it's
Deathfire.
horrible to lane against. I played against a Pantheon top lane with Deathfire.
I played against a Darius with Deathfire, and that trauma. All right, if we quickly take a look over to the bans, we can see that. Oh right, teams. I completely forgot. On our left side we have Hell's Gate. On our right side we have Elo Hangout. So it is HG versus LEH. We can see ban wise, Hell's Gate has banned Braum. Interesting. Jarvan and Victor, whereas Elo Hangout has banned Heimerdinger, obviously. Lulu and Lucian, if I'm not forgetting anything, or if I'm not messing anything up. Okay,
the Heimerdinger is the obvious target ban. Shahire's on the other team. He's a Heimerdinger one trick. So that was pretty obvious. On the other side, the Victor ban is also something that he's been really strong recently with the new Deathfire rune. So those are pretty obvious. The other ones are probably just comfort bans over there. We also see a Rise pickup and a Karma. Pretty heavy.
So the Victor ban is focused towards Forbidden,
okay,
as well as the Rise pickup. So Rise is also one of Forbidden's main champions at this point.
So
we're tying Forbidden's
Karma
hands
here, and Shahir in the game. Are we gonna see another AP, like 3 AP on that left side of the teams?
We might be getting a 3 AP. Pick wise, as you see, we have Oberion on the Hell's Gate as Rise. As we were talking about Rise a couple of moments ago. We have Shireba picking up Karma, and we have Vortex picking up Caitlyn.
Yeah, these picks can get swapped around, so we're not
obviously
too worried about
they can be, but Vortex typically is the ADC, and if I'm not mistaken, he is a hardcore engage ADC. To see him pick something like Caitlyn, which is more focused on consistent damage over range, is intriguing. Another time we have Seraphine, Ashe, and Mundo as well.
We also see 2 more target bans towards Shahir. That's Anivia and Vel'Koz taken away. They're pinching his champ pool, which most teams often do when playing against him.
Do you think the Mundo is jungle or top?
Oh.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes, it's a flex pick.
Yeah, good pick. That's a very good pick.
It's a good pick. Yeah, Mundo's very flexible.
With Orianna, Mundo most likely will go top.
Yeah,
possibility. There is a Mel pick coming in from Origa. We don't talk about Mel around these parts.
This is going to Shahir.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about
good pick into Seraphine. Reflects the ult. Very easy to do.
Reflects the ult. Then you have Ashe Arrow as well.
Trundle.
Okay, this is a very interesting arrangement.
Trundle is good against Mundo.
Yeah. It's not. It's good into most tanks. His ult is really strong. His laning's really strong.
Also, they have an Ashe.
True. Is this canonical? Two Freos need to fight each other? Is that what's happening here? But we have a Mundo Jungle. Okay, so we were wrong. Yeah, it was Mundo Jungle, unless it's Aatrox Jungle, which is crazy to see.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I haven't really seen any Aatrox jungles pop up recently within recent times. But I do believe that the Aatrox top is kind of the safer option, but it is going against Oberion's Rise up top, if it does.
I think Trundle wins both Aatrox and Mundo matchup.
Yeah, I think so too. Trundle wins.
Yeah, he does.
He's a very heavy stat check champion, so
yeah, fair enough. But overall, if we look at the face of the game here on both teams, what type of playstyle do you think each of them are adapting here? Because obviously, other than the fact that they're going against each other and they know what to ban for what do you think the playstyle for both teams, LEH and HG, are going to be like this game?
For the Ashe Seraphine comp, I think that's a much easier comp to play. You just have Mundo and Aatrox in the front line, Seraphine in the back. Ashe is sort of like a utility carry. He's not like a hyper carry or anything like that. And you have an Orianna as well. You can put the Orianna ball onto Mundo. He can walk it into the enemy team if he wants. And it's a very straightforward comp to play. You have your front line, you have your back line, and you have your AP mage. On the other side,
it's stereotypical, yeah.
Yeah. And it's very easy to execute. On the other side, though, you have Karma Caitlyn, which they need to win lane. That's why you pick those champions. And you have Ryze up top as well. So Ryze also needs to get some value. And Mel is not in the best state. She was much, much stronger a few patches ago. They hit her with some nerfs.
I don't think I will say I did pick up Mel recently to like test her out slightly. The impenetrable W doesn't feel as impenetrable anymore, but it's still quite an annoying ability to go against.
Yeah,
so I don't feel as though it's a total shutdown.
Definitely. And I think the Mel pick was in response to the Seraphine Ashe to like reflect the ults, stop the engages, re-engage.
Right.
But on the other side, there isn't much of a I mean, there's Ryze Trundle with Karma Shields and everything, but it's a bit more tricky to pilot that comp rather than the Seraphine Mundo, which is just, you walk at them with your ults.
Right, yeah, I agree with that as well. See, the right side team, LEH is playing more of a comfort game, something that's easily executable, something that's safe. Whereas Hell's Gate or HG, I've never particularly seen a comp so heavily reliant on the need to snowball, because I believe compared to that team, this team is far more reliant on I may be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe this team is far more reliant on the ability to snowball off of objectives, kills, gold leads, and whatnot. Because Caitlyn is a beast if played right and if played at the correct pace. I don't recall Vortex ever being able to go full into that laid back pace. Now I'm not saying he can't, because he's Vortex. He's an ADC player, and I've seen him play. Trust me, I'm pretty sure he's adaptable enough for this. But this is going to be an interesting match bot lane. About LEH, I have a little bit less information about LEH as a whole. If you can share some stuff about them to me, that would be wonderful. And to the rest of us who don't know how they play, that would be quite nice.
Yeah, sure. Zed bro, Killer 9 bro.
Yeah. Basically, Invoker is one of the most stable ADCs out there. So he won't be taking any weird fights. He's very consistent.
By the book.
Yep.
And as the owner of Hellsgate, I'm not going to steal any secrets.
We wish. They don't need to know. Carrying on. Let us carry. If the 15 seconds till delay starts. I do believe early game this is going to be an interesting match to watch. But what do you think WinCon would be for HG if they have to win this in one sweep, like not like a back and forth fight? One.
Caitlyn Ryze needs to be very fed, very fed.
Yeah, they also need to be pretty early to objectives to set up with the Mel.
See, if Caitlyn is not fed, Mundo can stack MR. GG will play.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're very
Raj,
magic heavy. Right?
very heavy magic. They have Rise, they have Mel, they have Karma. Their primary damage, or two of their primary lines of damage, come from.
You guys wanna know a little bit of like the background for these two teams?
Go for it. Yeah, I'm down.
So LEH is like the old guard. Forbidden is this, I believe, second challenger player from DD. The first was, I believe, Forest. I'm not sure. Like he might be the first as well.
He's
So,
one
yeah,
of
one
the
of
two.
one of the first two.
One of the first
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, and his jungler, Fearless, also known as Natsu, is a very formidable jungler as well. They have played together for years.
Yeah.
So they have that synergy running.
Mhm.
That mid jungle duo, Faker and Bengi.
Yep.
Yeah. I see. Okay, fair enough. That's good history. It's good history. Always fun to have history in in matches.
Hell's Gate are basically like the young kids on the block. Origa is currently Grandmaster, but like he hit Challenger just this last season.
Yeah. A very avid Diana jungle player.
And Vortex and Oberian are both Grandmasters themselves. So they're the young kids on the block trying to show,
the older ones.
The old guard.
Hey, we're here. Yeah. Okay. I see. We can immediately see, if you take a look, the lane pressure from LEH is instantly on.
Caitlyn Karma is like very oppressive in the lane phase. There's not much you can do. On the other side, Oberian and Gordon Ramos. Gordon Ramos has to be careful when going for trades, because obviously against a range matchup, you're gonna get traded back very heavily when you walk back.
Very heavily, exactly. Yeah.
Getting minions is a challenge.
Yeah, all Oberian really has to do is just walk back when Aatrox is really going in. And then before
I think it broke out.
all right, take a try about GTO. This is Bangladesh 101.
So guys, what was happening is Gordon Ramos wanted to deny Rise EXP. So he went for that early fight.
Right.
Unfortunately, he got chunked like for half his health for that trade, right?
Yeah, it was
and
one
Rise
tick
didn't
on
miss
the
EXP.
Okay,
You
I'm
cannot
gonna
do that on a range matchup.
I'm gonna take some
Exactly.
bets. Do we see Varus or Vayne top this series? Yes or no?
We definitely might.
We might.
We definitely
We might.
Because
we're
it is
back to the
Fearless.
game.
Remember, guys, this is Fearless.
Oh, this is Fearless. Lovely. I love Fearless. Fearless is such a good addition to the entire game itself.
Hello.
Yep, there we go. We're good. A little bit of a difficulty happens every now and then. We're in Bangladesh for a reason. We can see an immediate gank from Fearless up top, really pushing.
Oh, very bad time for the screen to freeze.
This is the bug that happens. Backspace will fix it.
Oh, there we
There we
go.
go. All right, we're back. Let's look back up top. We see Oberion pushing in Gordon Ramos as much as he can. As Fearless starts walking up, that's a gank up top.
Let's see if he can get out of this. Gets hit with a
let's see,
slow,
see.
pops his ghost, but he's kind
I
of in their
don't think
face.
there's.
No, I think he's got. Oh, flash. Nope, never mind. Gets hit by Q2. Q3 flash. First blood.
I believe a flash for a flash plus ghost is something. I mean, it must be worth something, right?
It's something, but Aatrox does
it
get
enough?
to breathe in this lane now, and that's always.
Ladus
really
needs
fun.
to get the reset jungle. Pretty fast.
Yeah.
Taking another
Jungle
look
doesn't
here
need-
down at bot as well, if we just take a moment away from the top shenanigans to see, as mentioned by our lovely host InSync, our caster, I mean not host, there is a significant amount of oppression from Karma's Caitlyn onto these two. This is almost brutal. From how
if I
much
can request the
oppression is
production
happening.
team to bring up the scoreboard so we can see CS.
Yeah, we would love to see the CS here. Ladouche is being caught out here. There's a 4-man bottom against a 3-man. Ladouche needs to flash to get out of there. But I don't think this is going to go down in vain. I believe there's going to be at least one. Vortex walks up, takes the brunt of the damage, and dies to Terex.
We needed to pass early. Vortex hold this for too long.
But I really, really like how the Mundo's playing it. He can identify the pressure points around the map, and he's relieving pressure from top all the way to bot now. So it's really, really good for him, great from him. And he's not really he's behind in CS. He's like 10 CS behind, but he's like getting pressure off his lanes, and he's getting kills out of it. So they're actually ahead in gold.
The thing that we mentioned up front, like before, right? That the HG is heavily reliant on that snowball feature from Averion's Rise and the Caitlyn and all. So what Mundo's currently doing is exactly what his champion was designed to do. Mundo goes where he pleases. And he's trying his best to relieve that possible win con that they might have, that HG might have, to give them more breathing room, or give his team more breathing room, which is working beautifully.
It is working. They have a slight gold lead of around like 700, 600 gold, which isn't like massive, but it's really good to see that in the early game because, like we said before, Caitlyn Karma needs to win the lane. If they don't win lane, what's the point of
Caitlyn
Karma?
Yeah. I agree with that as well. It's quite interesting to see everything happening here, and how something so coordinated can go out of control real quick. But let's see. Obviously, the game just started. It's barely been 5 minutes, and a little bit of a gold lead is also bound to fall off if not correctly handled. If we could have the scoreboard be pulled up one more time, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. We see over here 29 versus 29. The CS up top is actually even, which is good for Gordon Ramis heavily, I believe, since it's a range versus melee matchup.
Yeah, it's range versus melee. He's an item ahead.
Also, he has a kill.
Yeah. Heavy trading in the bot side going on. Invoker taking a chunk of damage, but Vortex gets it back in return. Yeah. But the CS gap in bot is around 20 CS, and in the jungle is around 10 CS. But gold lead is still on the red team
pretty
side.
Much nullifies 300 gold isn't that much spread across the team, so it's basically even still.
It's still even, which is fine. Auriga is, we can see, Vortex, the thing I mentioned is come to fruition. I remember how I was talking about how Caitlyn is, typically Caitlyn benefits off of playstyles that are heavy on the movement, on the space created. Wait, before I can continue that, another fight's happening here. Ladouche gets caught out.
Again, but he turns the kill around. It is a 1-for-1, but they're getting chased down. Red team going for it. Mundo lands his Q. Easy route, and I think Vortex is going to go down here as well. He's trying to take down the Seraphine. That's a flash. And that's 5 kills to 1.
Oh boy. Zedbrad, break this down for me real quick. What went wrong and what went right?
So
the mid is moving.
Bot did not have, like, basically the red team bot had the first move, which caught Karma off guard as well. What they wanted to do is Caitlyn gets prio and then he walks. Yeah, exactly. So what the blue team hoped was blue team would have bot prio and they would collapse on the Mundo there. But that did not happen. They did trade kills.
They traded 1 kill, but overall, oh, never mind. Invoker might be getting caught. Flashes into the safety. Auriga takes some damage back, but nothing to write home. But he is getting chased now. But a trundle comes up, a pillar. We need to see how that goes. Invoker gets separated now. He's getting chased down.
I think the Ash is dead.
Now the Ash is dead. They're trying to get the kill over, but it goes to Ladouche. I think
the kill would have been better on the Vortex.
Yeah. They wanted to get the kill over to Caitlyn. They did stop autoing it, but I think he was out of range. I don't know what happened there. Ladouche ends up getting the kill.
They didn't want to risk it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. And they move over to the Drake, which is surprising given the kill score, but I think they will secure the first Drake of the game.
I apologize for leaving so abruptly. Well, family calls.
It's all good.
I am back. Catch me up on what happened, just for people who might have joined us right now, and for my own personal gain, please.
Invoker walked up. I think he stayed a little too much in lane, and he got collapsed on. A kill went over to the Trundle, which led to the first Drake going over to blue team.
Gotcha. Lovely. So it's a 2-on-5 right now. But you just have gotten Drake as well. Was that uncontested?
Yeah, it was uncontested with Ash.
Because of
but they're getting grabs.
Yeah, grubs straight off. I honestly, as whenever I do play jungle, again, I'm not this do-all, be-all, crazy League of Legends Challenger player, but I personally always have preferred Grubs over Dragon. Is this something that's more common around most games, or is this just dependent on the situation?
It highly depends on the dragon itself. Like
But
some
the
dragons
Grubs
are
too.
really important.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
But
Fair
the
enough.
Grubs are better value in most
That's why I was,
cases.
Oh,
that is
Shire
an
gets
all.
all in. And I think he might have to flash. He does flash.
Yeah,
Oriana
no.
chases, and another
Doesn't do
kill
anything though,
goes over.
sadly.
Yep.
Another kill going straight to our lovely mid laner on the LEH side. Invoker, I believe, yeah. All right, if we
Forbidden. Can't stop, won't stop.
oh yeah, sorry, Forbidden. Can't stop, won't stop. That's a funny ass name. It's a really funny name.
All right,
Right,
we can
if we-
see bounty starting to come up for
which
the red
is-
team,
which
which
is yeah.
I wasn't expecting this early on, if I'm gonna be
I mean,
honest.
they're ahead by 2K, so
All
it's
right,
pretty good.
here's a
Oh, a
bait
big
going on
fight.
3v3, but here's
Big
the
fight,
Seraphina
a
catches all
lovely
three, Mundo
triple
goes
charm
in.
by Terex there, but I don't think it really matters much as Ladouche picks up 2 kills here. Origa's still alive. Ladouche keeps going, running it as much as he can. Probably gets a kill on Peerless here as well. Gets the kill on Peerless. Triple kill. Can't stop, won't stop, running as far back as he can. Gets that.
My
Oh, just
God.
misses that quadra by a
my God.
moment. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Bale is getting mid. That's
Well, yeah, I guess.
Mel's just
That's
casually
something.
taking mid. I mean, there's not much you can do there, can you? Let's have a play-by-play breakdown of what just happened, because that needs to be talked about.
The Seraphine ult hitting all three. There was like a double bait going on. Both teams are like baiting each other because both their junglers are here. You can see that it went to a 3v3. Seraphine ult lands, but Terex and Invoker eventually just get ran down.
Yeah, they're gonna run down, and Ladouche does what Trundle does best, which is just running it. I believe, though, if they, I believe what he was trying to go for is a quadra here, but
yeah,
unfortunately, it just wasn't it.
I think the pillar wasn't needed. 1 or 2
Yeah.
killed him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he was thinking like he's like the Oriana.
Yeah, I
speed up is
understand
too
what
much.
was going through Ladouche's head, but I believe like Ladouche was underestimating how much damage the autos
Another
there could
gank is
do.
gonna come in. but
Another
Gordon
guy
Ramos
coming
as
up
well
top
comes
against Gordon
again.
Ramos.
Pops out 2-on-2 now. Mundo's here. He's popping goes. Rise pops goes. I think nobody goes down. Everyone's kind
I
of
think everyone just popped ghost for nothing.
It's basically a ghost party in top lane.
But
Yeah.
it's
Caitlyn
no, I think
Karma-
it's a win for blue side because the domination is over.
Yeah, I guess. And like Caitlyn Karma gets to be back in control of the lane. Heavy fade goes down on Invoker. He takes a chunk of damage. He has to pop pots here. So Killer 9 Bro and Zed Bro. It seemed like Seraphine Ash was winning the lane, and now it's shifted back. What do you think they could have done better?
I don't think they ever win the raid because this game is too oppressive for Seraphines.
That might be a catch, but
So-
Mundo is here. That's a flash. He ults nothing. Mundo ults.
I
Now
think
he's
Mundo
in the middle of
dies here
two
too.
people.
He's not
Mundo
careful,
ults
yeah.
for not much there. I don't believe that ult was necessary at all, but still, that was a good try. A good try by Mundo to protect, and it did work. So that's what matters.
I
Oriana
think-
ult was.
I think if Mundo doesn't ult there, blue team would keep chasing.
Yeah,
Because
the Oriana ult was-
Mel execute is very high.
True.
Oriana
And
ult
Mundo
was
can't
so-
do anything against Trundle. Trundle
Yeah, no,
does not.
Trundle is
Mundo
just
down.
scary. Trundle's just scary. Trundle walks anything down.
Especially after the triple kill there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Also,
okay guys, the kills
he
are
steals
5
all
to
the
9,
Mundo
right?
stuff.
But you see the goal lead. The goal lead is like even again.
yeah. The goal read has shrunk.
It is even, yeah. We can see again up top, there's a little bit of a trade mishap. I do believe Oberian was trying to get the punish in as much as he can. Unfortunately, he does get caught up with another Q1, Q2, gets hit with another Q, but Gordon Ramos takes a tower shot there, forcing him to back off and pop a pot.
Yeah, I think the
He has
changes.
an item
Drop.
advantage as well.
I think the changes to phase rush really hurt Rise mainly, especially in the mid and top. Do you
Right
think-
now,
The
All
new
Rise
Storm Reader
wants.
works well. Oh my god.
It's more of a all-in kind of scenario now, right? And all Rise really wants is to get to his actuator.
Yeah.
Because after he gets actuator, it's literally
It's a
you press
completely
one
different
button
champion.
and yeah. Like Super Saiyan mode on.
But it will take
Shahir-
a long time because building is broad
It does. It will take a long time. Yeah, actuator takes a bit of a chunk of time to get through. However, up until then, I believe all Rise can really do is just play what he's been
But-
doing.
Yeah.
But
Not dying.
remember, guys,
He needs
this
to
is
just survive.
fearless, right? Regardless of what happens in the match, this Rise is taken away from Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
Okay, Assault lands. There's an Orianna. There's a Seraphina. That's a kill.
Can we
Easy
talk?
done.
Can we talk about
Easy kill.
Terex's Sarah ults?
Yeah,
All
they've
of
been
them
really, really good this game.
seamless. All of them beautiful. Landing 1, 2, maybe at once, even 3 out of 3. It's been beautiful. Every single one that he's hit so far has been amazing. And that Orianna ult is a follow up.
Oxian, can you see the scoreboard again? Can you see the CS?
Well,
The Caitlyn, despite dying 3 times, is ahead in CS.
yeah. Oh, but he's gonna get caught here. Pops the barrier, but I don't think there's any getting out. Ash is gonna chase you to his
Against an Ash, there's never any getting out. Yeah, that is another kill to Ash. Oh, there's unfortunate walk up. Very unfortunate walk up.
But that's a very
Yeah,
clever.
that was a bit greedy.
That was a clever bait, though. Like they
That
faked the
was
a
back
very
to
clever
get
bait,
catch
yeah.
off.
Yeah, that actually puts Ash back in the game, like
Yeah,
properly.
definitely.
Yeah.
There, like Karma walks up and takes a bunch of damage, but nothing to write home about. But I want to touch upon like how Shahir is getting outmoved around the map. I think we've seen it 2 or 3 times now where the Orianna's just making plays around while the Mel is stuck in lane. Is it like a pushing power thing or is it like a macro call that he's making wrong? What do you guys think?
I think the Orianna is just moving better.
Yeah,
better
Orianna's basically sacking her waves in order to make plays around the map, which you can see the CS difference as well.
It's not
Orianna's
massive.
been very.
It's not massive, but like Mel also died once, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
The thing here is Orianna's very like. Orianna's constantly connected to the Mundo. With every gank that he makes, there's always an Orianna behind.
Also,
it is almost like
when Trundle tried to steal blue buff, Orianna moved to secure it as well.
It's like
So
Orianna's a
Orianna
mini
and Seraphine
jungler.
both.
We
Yeah.
missed it
I
on
think the
the live.
Blue side is
but
just trying to survive the early game
we
and
missed it a
trying to
bit
get
on
to the late
the
game.
live, but our Rise did blow both his summoners again. There was a gank, and that led to the Rift Herald being taken. And in the bot side, big fight going on. Seraphine this time doesn't land, but Ladouche is getting chased out, and he does
Ludish gets
die.
chased down, yeah. I believe this is a death
Whoa,
on
whoa.
Mundo aura farming, standing in the middle of their jungle, telling them, you cannot go here. I am going to stop you with my body. However, gets hit back.
But Aatrox
Gordon
does land
Rammus-
combo. But
Yeah, Gordon Rammus
Vortex
just get a
does
bit of a
get
damage.
away. Mundo was really hoping for his team to get there faster, but Shahir flashes in, tries to get the kill, but he's the one
Tries
who
to
goes down.
one ult away. This is going to be another double here.
Now the Rift Herald, I think he should go for them rather than the tower. He gets both and takes down the Caitlyn. He's going to chase down the Karma here. Just needs to land one more Q, and there it is.
And there we go.
Yeah.
What a sweep.
The old guard are showing no weakness at all.
Yeah, the macro has been like
They're telling,
very good this game.
they're showing the youngins that there's a lot of experience that still need to be brought up.
Alright, I need to
That is
I want to
something.
bring up itemization a little bit. We're seeing Karma rush Mikhails. I guess that's fine with the Ash Seraphine. You want to cleanse off the CC anytime
Yeah.
something goes on. So that
I'm
doesn't
actually
change.
surprised Vortex does not have cleanse, that he's not running cleanse,
Yeah.
he's running barrier.
I guess he
like
was
this
banking
is-
on Karma's Mikhails rather than his own.
That's giving up so much pressure because Ash Arrow is an issue, Seraphine R is also an issue.
Yep.
Both things he could have just cleansed and walked out. Also cleanse
Also you
gives
get
tenacity.
Tenacity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Another thing I want to bring up is Trundle when Triforce isn't at least to me, Blade of the Wind King much better into the Mundo, or is that just for the team?
That definitely
No,
is, but I think
I-
that triple kill he got, he's like, okay,
Yeah.
money.
I just, yeah, nice Triforce.
Money.
Triforce isn't bad. Triforce is
Yeah, no,
good.
Triforce not bad either, obviously. Oh, the
The blade
dragon
would only work on
though.
Mundo, but the type of tool will work on everyone.
Yeah, so the Triforce is like a universal pick, something that was a little bit better of an idea since he was ahead a lot with that triple kill.
Also, if he asks, he doesn't need the blade.
Yeah, true.
Now, blue team's win con is basically play as safe as possible, deny any further engagement skills. What they want is they want to set up dead bushes in order to pick off like stragglers, like in between rotations.
I don't think the blue team can do that. They're not a pick.
I was gonna say, I believe with how compact red team has been playing, I don't believe there's any stragglers to be picked off. Like, look at that.
Origa gets ulted. Another
Beautiful
Seraphine ult.
Beautiful Seraphine ult as well. That is another double kill probably, right? They can't do much of anything here.
They can't walk up. Yeah,
they cannot.
Tahir once again got chunked out, but Ladouche is
They're
trying
looking for
to
the Ori, but I don't think he gets the Ori, does he? He gets the Ori.
He does.
He gets the Orianna.
Shut down on the Orianna. 6, 1, and 5, mind you.
Yeah, but I think that kill once again needed to go to Shahir rather than Ladouche. He's getting a lot of these kills, which is fine, you know, it's good, but but a trundle ahead doesn't really help you in the late game.
It doesn't really, no, that's also true.
It does. No, it does.
Also,
like if you can put Trundle in a split push side, but then again, this is a jungle Trundle, right? So
not the split pushing thing. He can soak up a lot of damage.
But the issue is the enemy,
because he's the only front line, no?
Yeah, but the issue is the enemy ADC is an Ashe. So if he gets slowed once, it's gonna be very difficult to move through the pack.
That's also true. It's just honestly supportive team infrastructure from red side.
Yeah, and right now a little bit of a damp in the action. We can actually like talk about the game.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Caitlyn Karma didn't get more ahead, especially with how that lane is actually set up.
Yeah, no, I believe the problem there was the consistent sticking in the ganks from mid lane and jungle. Well,
Yeah,
less of ganks, more of like Ladouche walking out of a death seed.
Oh, take it. Oh.
Nice try. Nice try by the Mundo there.
I think the main issue is that Caitlyn and Karma weren't left alone.
Get run down again. He gets ulted. There's the Mundo and the Orianna. He tries to go for something back, pops the Seraphs, but right now the Mundo's in trouble. 3-man going after him. He's trying to pop his ult and walk out of there, but there's too many people.
Doesn't really matter, yeah.
And Orianna gets killed on the side as well.
However, the shutdown went to Karma.
Oh, that's kind of bad, but
a little bad.
But that's fine, right? They need the kills right now. They need the gold injection. Vortex
they need to mellow it out. Mellow it out.
Ladouche again puts down the pillar, tries to chase, but there's no chase here. It's a Seraphine.
It's a Seraphine versus
both junglers are very scary right now. The none of them come on, they're dead.
Both junglers with 5 kills here.
It's 2 aura farmers. One walks you down, one stands there. What do you do?
Ladouche again trying like this.
The scary factor is the Orianna, the 6-kill Orianna. In this fight, Orianna got caught rotating, right? Which is actually what blue team needs to do. Like check for rotations. Like wherever a fight is happening, you kill the stragglers. That is the way back from a deficit like this.
I don't believe like team fights are going to be winnable anymore. Unless they do that.
But it's gonna be.
You have to remember that the longer it goes, the blue team will get stronger.
Stronger and stronger. That's also true, yeah.
Also, if they can Mel W the Seraphine out, that is the win con,
Win con there, yeah.
Ladouche again looking for the mid lane gank.
Nice pillar.
Gets ulted face first. Nice pillar by Ladouche.
Yeah, there is now Mundo here. The Orianna's also come.
Oh, Vortex Q!
Beautiful, huge ult by Orianna.
Did you guys see the Vortex Q? Taking out Ashe.
I did not.
Yeah, I did. But
I did not. We're going to run that down.
Going on. Nothing really. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. So many low health members. Nobody falls.
Aatrox flash as well.
Nobody falls except for Ashe somehow. That's a really good kill there.
Let's somebody explain this to me. What happened?
In the midst of all the fighting. And in the midst of it all, Vortex just sniped. Well, basically he queued, but yeah.
Close enough. It's still a sniper.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That is
there's
an
the
insane
Oriana
At this
mistake
out.
point,
by
the blue team
Vortex.
just need to survive long enough.
To really hit back with twice as might.
But yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
they've just picked up a free dragon.
I don't think nobody should be fighting this. There's not really much to fight for, but
A
they're
little bit,
gonna
a
go for
little
it.
bit
Mel
of
is here.
skirmish
It's a
going on here.
5v5.
Ash comes in, slows down Origa. Origa dies here, Invoker gets the kill on Origa. Gordon Rammus going in. Another crazy ult by Terex. Oberion trying.
They
Unable
should
to do
not
much.
engage.
That was a horrible
That's a Baron. That's a
situation.
Baron.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a
I
Baron.
don't know why the Ladouche and everyone kind of walked into that. They opted into that fight.
They
Yeah,
started it.
sure enough.
Yeah, that's not a great fight there, and Invoker gets to take a little bit of revenge and get some kills back on
Gets
the
a kill
board after
down, yeah.
getting sniped out.
See,
But
the
right
main thing
now,
is
it's not looking good.
when a team is behind, like they get that urge to like we need to make a play to get back into the game. All they needed to do is be patient. Like yeah, they took that kill on one fight, which actually caused red team to get an advantage on dragon, right? Because they lost all their health bars and they had to reset, whereas red team didn't. So they got first hit on dragon. But then you just let it happen. The objective is gone. If they make a mistake, they lose Baron. So they shouldn't have opted for that fight.
Yeah, they walked into that bush. They were pretty confident in that fight, but it goes horribly wrong for them. The goal lead right
Dude, my
now.
internet here is so
around
bad I
3K.
can't see the game properly.
Yeah, it's like the goal lead is 3K. It's not
Which is still
insurmountable.
amazing, right? Like, yeah, which is still amazing. Like, after all the bloodbath we've seen, having
It's still
a
3K gold lead,
921, having a 921 scoreboard with just a 3K goal lead is amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So that means it's like still comebackable, right? Like the blue
Yeah,
team-
it's still very
it definitely
comebackable.
is.
Oh,
It,
it's
is,
still
it
very
definitely is.
If anybody's out here thinking that this is GG's,
They should not be
getting
here
to-
anymore. They should not be here anymore.
they're gonna
They
try
seem to be
force
looking
this
for a
tower.
collapse on the Oriana. I feel like they're going to do a tower dive here.
Yeah,
But that's a
Pillar?
really...
but how do you change?
Oh my god, delete!
What?
Where did Shahir go?
Oh my god. Right now, the red team's gonna chase them out here. Mundo's gonna constantly slow. Ash trying to get in range to land those slows as well. Pillar goes down. Ash can't chase properly, but Seraphine with the Rylite is gonna and it's just that
Just anarchy.
what Killer 9 bro was saying, like, or Zed bro was saying, they should not have stayed there that long. And then they dive.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually used the Mega Blast Cone to get Mundo in range. Good
Nice
dodge by
sidestep.
Vortex. Yeah.
Nice
How many power shots was that? What the heck?
That was...
I hate this
That was just fear
champion, by the
factor.
way. I hate
Mundo?
this champion. Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
man.
like Natsu probably has the push music on. He's chilling.
Bush.
Yep.
I hate Mundo in lane. I hate Mundo as a jungler. I just think that needs to be nerfed to the ground.
Guys, I use the push music to climb to ABC.
Definitely hypes you up.
The 3K goal lead is now a 5K goal lead.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, if they were just chilling, okay, so opponent has Baron, right? Your main idea is, okay, just push out the lanes, leave. Push out the lanes, leave. They just forgot the leave part. They pushed out the top lane. They can recall, catch mid, catch bot. Like, stabilize.
That was like a very forced dive on the Oriana, and Shire died out of that. The Oriana didn't even die.
Like, instantly got deleted.
Yep.
It's a 8-2 Oriana. You cannot disrespect it.
It's a single alt W, and your every and any hope you had of a future is destroyed.
I thought Mel had a execute. Not
Oriana showed her exactly what an execute should be.
Mel does, but Mel doesn't have funding for an execute.
I will say, wait, dude, for execute. Apologies for that. I need to bring my mic back close to me. For executes, does Mel usually build Blackfire, Torch, and Liandry's?
Yeah,
Is that
I think that's
first two items?
pretty much the build now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
okay.
that is the build.
I
It's
still
the
remember the Ludens
Deathfire touch.
Ah, right. I forgot
Deathfire
runes
is
exist.
so OP.
That's why you don't play Air and Mayhem so much like I do. Anyways.
Hey, Air Mayhem supremacy. High five.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's one of the reasons League is coming back up.
Alt goes
Mhm.
down, but I don't think it hits Vortex. He's kind of just walks out of there.
They're
Yeah.
still pushing. They're playing so aggressively. They're gonna trade tower for dragon here.
Yeah,
This
they're
soul
gonna send two
point.
people back. They can't really take the tower because if they stay too long, they're just gonna get collapsed on. Let's see what happens. They are trying to
But
get
we did notice them not really caring about being collapsed on last time. I hope they learned their lesson, or this is gonna be another triple kill.
Shahir
What is
is zigzagging.
I think he's just trying to like find a lane to get to. I think he was a bit confused if he should back up the rise, go with his team down below.
Probably. Yeah, a little bit of a confusion strike there.
But right now, it's so hard for blue team to even walk up properly. And
Yeah.
one thing that is
They are
kind
still
of
walking up
working
though.
it's kind of in their favor. They have a lot of wards in red side jungle. So they can kind of see, like, or guess where they are. Mundo's gonna get caught here, but it's gonna take a long time to take him down. He pops the ult.
Nadush
Pillar
comes
goes
in.
down, and there's a Seraphine ult, hits two people. Flash over
Nadush
the
flashes
wall,
over,
takes it
gets
down.
the kill on Invoker. Is alive?
Yep, Mikhails goes down now, and now it is a 4v5. Aatrox isn't here yet, but there's no objectives on the map for them to take. Mundo way too far pushed forward, and Ash pays the price. Life of an ADC.
Life of an ADC, yep.
I mean, the pillar. If you get pillared, you're kind of dead unless you flash and then Eternal flashes. So
Yeah,
Right.
and
okay, they need to
use
back
the
off.
mana-
They need to back
they-
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
They use the
if
man
they die
advantage to
here.
get one tower, and I think the gold lead has shrunk significantly again. It's only 2k now.
Yep.
10 to 23, yet the gold
Okay.
lead doesn't
So
go anywhere.
new League of Legends, gold doesn't matter anymore, I guess.
Okay,
Or supposedly.
that's a complaint that I've had, but I couldn't talk about it with anyone. It feels like gold leads are just so stupid nowadays.
because you can always throw the game so hard.
That's just
I feel so
Riot.
seen.
Riot. We love you, Riot.
This up.
We love you.
'Cause I feel like if I say that to someone, I'm just gonna sound like an
No,
idiot.
but
right? So I don't say it.
it's not a game issue. It's more of a people playstyle issue. Like what it used to be, like season like 4, 5, 6, back when I played, people used to play very, very safe. Like every kill mattered, every minion mattered. Nowadays,
Oh my
people
god!
play so
Oh no,
aggressively. Okay.
Oriana!
Right.
Oh no!
Never mind.
Oh no!
Oriana gets taken down. Mundo's now here. Aatrox in the front line. Ignores the front line completely. Runs to the back line. Does get executed there. There's still 3 people here. They're fighting back. Mundo's getting lower and lower. There's the Oriana ult again. Ash now chasing them down, and it's another win for the red team. I don't know if you guys
skirmishes
saw.
won't work.
Ash ulted to get the fight started. Mel reflected back and hit Oriana.
I mean, hey, we were talking about how Mel has that W as a win con. Unfortunately,
I think at this point they need to save.
Stop Mundo.
Yeah, I think they need to save the Mel W for Seraphine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we saw like Seraphine ult still hit, which is what kind of threw them off balance.
Because Karma can cleanse the Ash arrow anyway.
ult,
Mikhails, yeah.
Understood.
Right.
Yeah.
Right there, we saw like what a Caitlyn can do in a fight
Yeah.
if she's actually allowed to hit. She actually took down someone in that fight. Like she took down the Trundle or the Aatrox. I think.
Aatrox.
Aatrox. Sorry, Trundle's on. Oh, oops. Yeah, took down the Aatrox there.
Every one of us are colorblind sometimes.
But it's just she doesn't get the opportunity to actually like hit because the team just collapses around her. But they're trying to set up for Death Brush. Waiting for
Right
anyone
now,
to
is that a
walk
good
in.
idea? Is that a good idea right now?
Yeah, they're just
with
gonna
Caitlyn,
walk,
with Caitlyn,
just gonna walk at the Aatrox. I think the Aatrox is dead.
There we
here.
go.
Yep.
Aatrox is rooted down.
Aatrox
I don't
has
think
no gameplay,
Aatrox is
no gameplay.
cleaned
Yeah.
immediately. Yep. Alberion is here as well.
Good.
They're gonna push for tower.
And
think
Chirpus
Shire
is kind of
could have
there.
I could have just walked. No, save the
Shire was
TP.
feeling lonely. You guys are having fun without me. Let me
Let
teleport
me in, yeah.
Okay, the game
Alright, so now
swings
tower down. I
again.
believe this is a really good push. If this push carries on with the momentum they have right now, this could be a really good
I don't think they should
thing.
carry on this push. Pushes
Really?
should not be carried on when the enemy has Baron buff. It's too slow of a push, and this can happen.
Triple charge! Deleted by the Orianna, with getting Orianna a double kill, followed up by the Ashe Invoker getting a double kill. Orianna ult is what this world needs.
That's why you don't push like that, kid. That's what can happen.
So the basic idea is you got the Aatrox, that nullifies their Baron push, right? Then you don't push on top of that because they still have Baron buff.
Right. Look at that beautiful ult. Ruins their life. Smithereens.
Can't stop, won't stop, finds them all.
Can't stop, won't stop, will not stop, no matter what. And then we have the ultimate price that they're going to pay now, which is the unfortunate loss of an inhibitor down mid lane. And I believe also a bot tower.
Yeah, right now that is what it looks like.
No, there's also a bot tower down, which is honestly the map is sort of evened out. Minus the inhibitor.
Kind of strange.
Guys, can you see the scoreboard again?
Yeah, let's look at the scoreboard one more time. Ladouche going back in for another little bite, like a little bit of a munch, you know?
What?
Before backing away, we have Mundo walking 305 stacks onto that. Oh, Ladouche loses.
Oh my god, another!
Beautiful! Nice reflect by Mel, but unfortunately it's not the right time. If this happened maybe 2 or 3 fights ago, maybe something would have happened. I believe this is going to be another inhib at the very least. At the very most, maybe one tower?
This is GG.
It's GG's?
The game is over.
It's GG's.
You know, you have one thing to be happy about. No more Mundo. Fearless mode.
Oh yeah, no more Mundo. I will say that was a very interesting match. Yeah, if I have to say anything about it before anyone else does, way too aggressive from the blue team. Way too aggressive. I don't believe it's a bad thing to be overly aggressive, because at times that overly aggressiveness is what brings you that cake that you're really yearning for. But in this situation, after the first and second time of having 3 people bot lane pincering your jungler, 4 people actually, because the mid lane was also always rotating, I don't believe it was necessary to keep that aggression up. What do you think? What do you guys think?
I think the Mundo in the early game sacrificing his CS to get pressure off of his laners, especially that Rise gank that got pressure off of the Aatrox, and he kind of chilled in that lane after that, and then he ganked bot, got pressure off his Ashe Seraphine. That was really good, and it paid off. Then again, in the mid lane, I hate to say this because Shire's a good friend of mine, but I think Shire needed to move or be active on the map a lot more. Orianna was kind of out-rotating him in almost every early game fight.
I feel like with getting the first and second kind of lead on that CS, Shire really should have thought about, wait a minute, maybe I should start moving a bit since I'm not going to exactly lose that lead because Orianna's never in lane. So the lead would have stayed consistent if he just moved around a bit more. Unfortunately, there's not much to do.
Mel here, I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not in their teams or hearing their comms. But from my experience, you're picking the Mel to kind of counter the Seraphine out, right? But we saw that counter like once, and that was like
at the very end. And unfortunately, that was too late.
So Zedbro, do you think the Mel pick was kind of like a bait there, or was it just like a?
If you put yourself in Shire's shoes, they banned everything else.
True.
That is true.
Hammer, Vel'Koz, Anivia were all banned.
What else does he play?
3 bans going towards him.
He plays Aurora now, and
Aurora would have been a really good pick, but again, Aurora would have been a good pick solely if he moved. Because without that movement, without that rotation, it wouldn't have mattered.
I think he used to play Karthus back in the day, but I haven't seen him play that.
I mean, Karthus right now in mid lane is,
Yeah, that's kind of like...
Yeah.
Yeah, questionable to say the least.
Exxon, if you want, Exxon, you can switch over to the caster table until we start up a new game. That would be more visually appealing, I feel, for people, other than looking at the scores, which they've seen once.
Yeah, the stats are there. That's not an issue. Very interesting game one, and it was pretty one-sided. It felt one-sided, but actually throughout the game, the goal lead wasn't all that high. It could have been comebackable, but as Zedvan Killer 9 that and Killer 9 has already said their blue team really needed to calm down instead of keeping to look for picks and fights.
I mean, there are games that happen that ends up happening on, where games where you kind of lose your head a little through like the bloodlust. Maybe you get like 1 kill, 2 kill, maybe a couple of triple kills, and then you just kind of let the momentum carry you. But this was not one of those games where the momentum was going to carry you to victory. Unfortunately, if you wanted to,
you have to understand, like, these actions are like chess. It's like you play a move, then it's not your turn anymore. Then the opponents play a move. So, for example, with the Baron buff, what happened was they played a move to kill Aatrox, right? That was the end of their move. They should back away, reset, push their waves again, manage their waves. Instead, they decided to make another move on top of that. Basically, an illegal move at that point, because they still had Baron buff and they rejoined, regrouped, and re-engaged.
Yeah. It just felt like the game, it felt like blue team thought the game was way more lost than it actually was, and they were forcing stuff to happen.
It was like a moment for the blue team. Okay, a little bit of a candle toss to the blue team's Dark Alley. I will say, they did well in their own coordinated plays. Where it was picture perfect for them, they kind of did do well. However, it was around, I believe, the 20 kill mark, 9v20, that everything should have been halted. The entire program should have been halted, because around then is when we started noticing, or we as the audience and as well as blue team, I'm assuming, started noticing Orianna deleting ults or people.
Yeah. But it is a best of 5. Game 1 isn't the end of the world. They can regroup, readjust. So let's see how this game goes, if they can bring it back.
All right, Oxian, let's take a short break here. So we can go to the next match in a bit.
So we will catch everybody as soon as this break's over. Stay tuned. This is not over yet.